everybody in the YouTube community. This is the Bounty Channel, episode 218. I have a bunch of subjects to talk about. Let's talk about the boxing fight happening inside. Talk about Ender, like they're basically a spin-off, a prequel story of Rogue One, great movie. Let's talk about Star Trek, Strange New Worlds, and Obi-Wan, episode 1 and 2, like that, and many more stuff like that. So let's first talk about Ender, okay? When I saw the trailer, I was like, oh my god, they're going to the average person. Like usually, like Star Wars, like TV show movies, and about some Jedi or some powerful being like this, or a senator, or a Luke Skywalker, or a thing you know, this was by average Joe in Rogue One, Rebel. Basically, see his backstory. Like he comes from a very shitty planet, and this is 5 years for Rogue One, like that. And the last of the clone troopers are basically being security for this planet, like this, plus the own security force like that. So you see how he gets with the rebel like this, and how they tricked him in, and how his own people use basically AK-47s like that to defend themselves, and how bad the rule over the government is over there. In this trailer, you see little hints of it, and like I would like to see because in Rogue One he wasn't good. He was scum. He shot some dude behind his back after giving him information because he was unliable anymore. So I want to see how what scummy thing he does and how bad the rebels made him do things like that. So see the bad side of the rebels and see the good side of the Empire like that. Because like last time, like most of the time in Star Wars, it's like rebels are good people. Rebels are good. The Empire is a piece of crap. The Empire kept the order like that, kept things in motion, like. The Empire wasn't as bad as people. It gave people jobs. It wasn't as bad as people think. So I'm looking forward to this. It comes out I think like August or September. I might give it a chance. It looks pretty damn good. I'm gonna give it. It looks like it'll be entertaining. Like it looks like different. You see a different version of Star Wars like that. You see the gritty version of Star Wars like that. Kind of like thinking of the Mandalorian and Boba Fett. You don't see the shiny version of Princess Leia and the Jedi. You see the gritty people like that. Like this. And this is another level. So I'm very interesting to see how it goes like that. Now, let's start off with this. There was a big fight Saturday. Like that. It was pretty incredible like that. It lasted 6 rounds. And no, I didn't think that the guy got knocked out won 6 rounds. Like he was clearly losing the fight. It was close, but he was losing the fight because he didn't touch him. He did his job. The guy was being patient, blocking his punches, doing like this, and eventually timed up, knocked his ass out in the 6th round. He schooled him like 4 years little boy was a superior boxer. He was faster. He was more intelligent and more skilled like that. And I don't think he warranted a rematch right after that. Work your way back up, get your fight that way. So it was hell entertaining. If you like the boxing fights, I recommend you watch it. It's pretty good. Now, let's talk about this. Star Trek. Strange New Worlds like that. Episode. Look at the episode 4 or 5. It's 5. It's 5. I remember. Think about it. It's 5. Yeah. My bad. But this episode is mostly about like teamwork. And remember, like from the old Star Trek, the Oggs like that, when the Court Fox the Oggs, the lizard people. I'm gonna call them lizard people because it's more easier for me to say lizard people than Oggs like that. And this time you don't see the lizard people like that, but they go to this basically colony like this to check on it, and they see the ship's like halfway destroyed. They get sneak attacked. They fought back like that, and the ship is damaged like because they got sneak attacked. Try to save the other ship. They have to go to use the elements of the universe like that. Basically, it's like gas giant planet like that. Like think of like Saturn, and this black hole like that. Go between them, have the enemy fall them. It was like a submarine fight, and they had to outsmart the enemy. instead of overpowering them like that. And you see every section of the crew doing working together. You see engineering. The main engineering guy has broke his hand, so they use the lesser engineer girl to help him fix stuff like that and tell him what to do. He has a lion herd like that. The girl I did it was more into languages like this. You had her in the upper staff, a lion of thinking the Trinity this, the captain lion thinking Spock, like this, and then and thinking like the doctor had to line other people help him out. It's more like it was a team. It was showing the importance of teamwork like that and strategy. I gave this episode a solid 7.5. It was entertaining. I can't wait to the next episode like that. So far, this season of Star Trek, A Stranger World, I'm actually enjoying it, And I'm probably keep watching it if it keeps being good like this. We have about 5 more episodes and we're done. Like I think it's like 10 episodes season like this. So I'm looking for that. Not really. I'm not gonna probably watch. I'm gonna give it a chance. I'm gonna give Star Trek Picard a chance because to me they butchered the character and that's not Picard like that. Kind of like Star Trek, the new Star Trek show came out a couple of years ago, like that. First season was awesome. Like this, you see the Middle Ears, the Clone War with the Klingons, like that. Discovery, it was cool. The second season was like this is retarded. Third season, like, I'm out. I'm done. But this one, it's hitting the boat with this. It's not doing. Oh my god, this is new. What I think they should do, because Star Trek Stranger World is good. What they do is make a new Star Trek show, not based on in canon like that. Like in the future, like that. Like, hey, this happened 30 years after the Picard's generation, like that. This is a new crew, like a new situation, like this, like that. These people are exploring an unknown region of space, like that. Find a new species, like this. Could they make a new contact, like a new crew, basically say 40 or 50 years or maybe 30 years in the future of Star Trek, like that, and do new stories. I would absolutely love that. That again, then you wouldn't be tied to continuity to all because like basically this show, Stranger World, is basically tied to the old Star Trek show like that. So we all know how it ends. Unless it's like, oh, this is a different universe. And freaking like, and to me, it's always a different because Spock didn't have a sister like this. So it's always a different universe like that. You can argue about that, but it's true like this. But your hands will be as tied. And like if you know your future, I'm pretty sure you try to change it like that. So I would like him to see like, the thing happening in the other universe like that, the main timeline. He escapes that, and he goes on to father some things like this. So I give that episode a solid 8. It was pretty good. It was entertaining. I liked it. It was good. Now let's go to the bread and butters. Obi-Wan, okay? Kenobi. Episode 1 and 2. Let's start with episode 1, okay? You find a man who's beaten, tired, soul has been crushed. He has been watching people get effed up like that. Can't do anything about it because he has to keep it a secret. And he has to make sure this boy is okay, okay? Uncle Owen, tired of this man's bullshit, doesn't like it because his brother died like that, and like because of him like that. He feel like he betrayed his brother, and he's responsible why his brother died like that. So like openly, hey, I don't need you here. He's my blood. Stay away from him like this. We don't ever need you around him. But he's a chosen one. When he comes to time, I need to train him. Like no. And unlike a bitch to snitch on him, like, hey, this is a Jedi, I need to kill him. He didn't do that. So like you see him talking to him like that, and you see Obi-Wan going to work, steal some meat from the factory like that for some food from the side like that. They're seeing people mistreated like this. The in the thinking Dr. Jedi show up like that. The Inquisitions like this show up, start bossing people around, looking for Jedi's like this. They go to this bartendant like this. The Sister 3 girl like that of the Inquisition like this. Basically throws a knife at this one guy. One Jedi stops the knife. They chase after him. He barely escapes like this. And she goes around yelling, talking like, if you don't tell me where it's up, then we probably chop this motherfucker's arms off. This motherfucker's arm off like that. I was like, okay. These innocents are going hardcore this game. Really good. It's just showing what really would happen. Suddenly kill freaking Luke's like uncle like that. Luke's like with one tail sword. the other the guy like is like, hey, you're going too hard. Let it go like this. You're not just going too far. He goes back to the leader of the freaking inquisitors like that, and he's like, hey, this is not your place like that. Only he is the one who's supposed to find Obi-Wan, not you. Like basically being butthurt and like showing his power like that. And after that, you see Obi-Wan goes back to his base, looks up some things. A little picture of Leia. Leia, Princess Leia, the kid that they play Leia. I can honestly imagine growing up to be Princess Leia like that. Kind of bitchy, but very smart, sticks up for people like that, and very passionate. You know, sometimes too passionate for her own good like this, like that. And you see her playing around, escaping her parents, using the Force unknowingly, like that, climbing the trees, talking to her robots like that. Being a lot and she has more Anakin in her like that, like this. She's more like her father, like that, than Luke is like that, in some ways. And she's willing to admit to it because she hates Anakin like this. She hates Darth Vader. No, Anakin repeatedly. But yeah, you see that happens and you see her get kidnapped by these like basically scumbags like that. And I'm in my house like, she's a princess of Arwan. And this is the first time we see Arwan. It looks like a beautiful planet. It looks like Earth. And I'm like, wouldn't it be soldiers and like security guys outside the palace guarding the forest like that? These guys would be lucky to escape. And like, I don't know how. And wouldn't be literally a security guard with her all the time. Like even if she ran out like, hey, I'm the boss. Okay, cool. Wouldn't at least be a security guy with her because you would want your daughter to be safe. But it's not the point. She gets captured. The senator goes to Obi-Wan like, please, she's disappointed in him. I need you. We can't send the military. We have to keep it secret. Please help me out. Obi-Wan's like, yeah, fine, I do it. He leaves off-world. Started out episode 2, okay? He asks questions like this. Like, hey, I need to find my daughter. The one girl is, I'm selling some drugs, but I was somebody's daughter, and you never find somebody. Never find her here. Here's some drugs right here. Makes you forget your daughter was born. That's the first time it's free. Come back to me later, okay? So she showed a little kindness, and she can't get it like this. He has a little drugs in his thing like that, and then he walks around, meets this fake Jedi, and the fake Jedi guy, he's like, hey, you tell me what's up. Tells him where the smoker's at. He goes there, saves Princess Leia. She has all these questions, and then she runs away. And I'm like, you're a I you can grab her like this. I know you want to be too rough, but sometimes you have to be rough. He's like, you're saving this. And I'm like, God damn, he just saved you. He proved it. But like, he has to use the Force, and he can barely lift her up. And I was like, dude. Okay, maybe this doesn't stay in canon, but he has fought. Well, sometimes he has fought freaking like Wookiees. Okay, he's been training, and against canon. Okay, he's been training to master the ability to become a Force. Okay, his Force power should be at top priority right now. Hitting his thing like this. So like I was like, so he has been using his Force power really. Like he has been training a little bit and make sure like he can train the boy. Because in Star Wars, like that Hope, he had all his Force, but he was still powerful like this. And I'm like, so if he, and I really hope he doesn't fight Darth Vader because like, truthfully, in this time, even if he was training, Darth Vader should smash him like that. And I heard they fight 2 times, and Darth Vader smashes the first one. Like, that should never happen because they should even be seeing each other. Like, it should happen in like Force visions like this, but they should not fight. Like right there ruins canon for me. That really pisses me off. I hope that God they just do like a Force vision like that, and then fighting, or he sees him and like he escapes like that, and then you don't actually fight. Like, and like it's all in his head because he's so much ashamed what happened to him like this and what he did and how he failed. He's truly broken like this. So yeah, that's just why I help. But let's go back to this like this. The girl believes who he is now. The one fake Jedi decided to help him out. He's like, here's a ship, like that. You see the treasures like this. The main sister like that saying, hey, I set up Obi-Wan. He's here. The leader of the treasure show like, no, I'll take control of this. You're too young. You're worthless. And like they go out. They have a little thing. The one girl finds Obi-Wan by the ship because she takes the information like Kylo Ren from the fake Jedi. He's dressed taller than her, but he just, he wasn't powerful like that. So he gets information from him. She goes up, and then she starts telling, hey, Anakin is still alive. He's Darth Vader now. He's really looking for you, boy. He wants you. He wants your goodness. And you see him like gassing, freaking out, and he can imagine you see like that. And then you see the leader of the Traitor walks up, he stabs him in the gut, and I'm like, no, that ruins because this happens 5 years for Star Wars Rebels, okay? And the Grand Inquisitor is the main villain in the season 1 like that. So I'm like, okay, either the main traitor got replaced by somebody from another person in the species or some god, or it was a clone of him, or he's not dead. So he can't be dead because he's in Star Wars Rebels like this. And they still use Star Wars Rebels characters in Reforce during the Mandalorians like that. So that would butcher the shows too. So you're really fucked up canon if you really said he's dead. For your other shows too like that. Like how Sabine got the freaking lightsaber like that, dude. Forever, dude. So I was like, okay, please. I know he's alive. You're fucking with the audience like this. He's still alive. Like, he's an alien species. He looks like I could kill, but he was in the bathroom. He survived. That's all. That's how I'm guessing right now. I'm guessing either Darth Vader interferes from the stuff that's getting killed by him, because like in the other guys, the other interferer for doing that to the master, or she runs off and she goes rogue and looks for Obi-Wan on her own, and she is killed by Obi-Wan. And then the thing is, Obi-Wan should be able to smash this traitor easily with no sweat off his back. Even if he doesn't train for 10 years, he should be able to smash her like that. It makes no sense why he's this weak. Like that. I'm like, so I had a hard time with that part. But overall, okay, it was 2 decent episodes. I'm looking forward to episode 3. I'll be doing my reviews on Sundays with Obi-Wan, like talk to friends. Because on Friday I'll be doing the boys reviews like that, because the first 3 episodes come out this Friday. So I'll be doing reviews of that like that on Friday, so like that. So you see me this Friday doing reviews of the boys. Orville comes out Thursday like that. So I'll be talking about Orville 2 on Sunday like that. So Friday would be the boys reviews, and thinking like Sunday would be the reviews of Orville and thinking Obi-Wan all smashing, and Strange New World, Star Trek, some other things. So yeah, and guys, another cool thing's happening there. Oh yeah, and I wait episode 1. I gave it like a 7.5. It was okay. Episode 2 I gave it 8.5. It was pretty good. I'm looking forward to more of the show like this, so I'm pumped up. So yeah, it's good like this. So I'm like, yeah, entertaining, yeah, baby. So yes, that's good like that. Yeah. So I'll be doing reviews of the boys on this Friday. First 3 episodes come out. I'm gonna review all 3 episodes on Friday like that, and I'll be reviewing the other shows on Sunday. And Superman and Lois episode 12 comes out on Tuesday. So I can't wait to see what we're going, because we have a couple more episodes until that season. The season's over like that, And it's been a incredible ride like that so far. They redeemed the Superman, because like for a long time this was bitch Superman. Supergirl made Superman a bitch, and and that's one of the reasons I gave up after second season of Supergirl. Came back third season, like, you know what? My friend's like, this is amazing, Raymond. Please give it up. Like, watched up to it. And once we like got to the female Doomsday and like at the little planet, I was like, I can't do this. This is too. I gave up. I came back later on for season 5, or like watched one episode. Like, I can't. This is too stupid. But Superman, and Lois, been a brilliant show. Love it so far. Keep it up. You redeem Superman. You made him not a bitch. He's not a bitch, damn it. But like, subscribe, and comment, and tell me what kind of shows and movies you're interested in me watching and reviewing like this. And have you watched Stranger Things? I will tell you my review of Stranger Things probably next Sunday, because I'm almost done with that. And the good thing is, like, the second half of Stranger Things will be on Netflix July 1st, like that. So if you finish all the Stranger Things season 4, all 7 episodes like this, part 2 of season 4 will be on next month in the first skip, and then season 5 will come out sometime after that, like that. That'll be last season. It's already going to season 5. But again, like, subscribe, and comment, and you have a blessed day. Thank you for showing up like that. Also, all like brothers and sisters. Again, like, subscribe, and comment, please.